Stop scrolling. It's December 2025. Your crypto portfolio is either making you rich or making you regret every decision. Here's the brutal truth. While your friends are posting Lamborghini screenshots from their crypto gains, you're sitting there wondering if you backed the wrong horse. Bitcoin hit $100,000 plus in 2024. But Ethereum, still bleeding against Bitcoin, down 70% from its peak ratio. But what if I told you this could be the biggest opportunity of 2025? In the next 7 minutes, I'll show you exactly why one of these might 10x while the other barely moves. Charts don't lie, fundamentals don't lie, and by the end of this video, you'll know which one deserves your attention. Hit that like button if you're ready for some brutal honesty about crypto. Disclaimer before we dive in: this is not financial advice. Everything you'll hear is purely educational. Crypto markets are volatile and risky. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The fundamental dividend. Let's start with what we're actually comparing. Bitcoin digital gold, store of value, 21 million cap. Simple and predictable. Ethereum digital infrastructure, smart contracts, DeFi, constantly evolving. But here's where it gets interesting. Comment below, Team Bitcoin or Team Ethereum, because their 2025 stories are about to diverge dramatically. Bitcoin's story is about institutional adoption and macro trends. Ethereum's story, it's about utility, yield, and technological evolution. One is becoming boring and predictable. The other is chaotic, but full of potential. 2024, the year Bitcoin ate Ethereum's lunch. Let's talk facts. 2024 was Bitcoin's year, 127% year to date, while Ethereum managed just 28%. But this chart tells only half the story. The ETH or BTC ratio crashed to levels we haven't seen since 2021. That means if you held Ethereum instead of Bitcoin this year, you lost 50% of your purchasing power in Bitcoin terms. Brutal. Bitcoin made fresh all-time highs above $108,000. Ethereum, still sitting 50% below its 2021 peak of $4,800. This divergence is massive. Don't forget to subscribe if you're getting value from this analysis. Why Ethereum got crushed. 5 brutal reasons. So why did Ethereum underperform so badly? Here are the 5 brutal reasons that nobody talks about. Reason number 1. Solana stole the show. While Ethereum was dealing with high fees and slow speeds, Solana became the retail darling. 900% plus gains. Meme coin paradise. Fast transactions. Retail money flooded into Sol instead of ETH. Reason number 2. ETH ETFs were a disappointment. Tebic ETFs attracted $30 plus billion. Ethereum ETFs, barely $1 billion. Why? No staking rewards, no yield, no compelling institutional narrative. Reason number 3. Layer 2 cannibalization. The activity moved to Arbitrum, Base, Polygon. This means less ETH being burned, less demand pressure, weaker tokenomics. Reason number 4. Competition everywhere. Solana, Avalanche, Sui, Aptos. Everyone is building faster, cheaper alternatives. Ethereum's moat isn't as deep as we thought. Reason number 5. Proof of stake confusion. Staking is complex, yields are modest, and most retail investors don't understand it. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is simple: buy and hold. Drop a comment. Which reason surprised you most? The institutional money flow. But here's where the narrative shifts. Let's look at what institutions are actually doing. Bitcoin ETFs, $30 plus billion in assets under management. Massive success. Ethereum staking, 3-5 yield. In a world of zero interest rates, that's attractive. BlackRock building tokenization on Ethereum. JP Morgan using Ethereum rails. PayPal launched their stablecoin on Ethereum. The smart money isn't just buying Bitcoin as digital gold. They're building infrastructure on Ethereum. Smash that subscribe button if you're learning something new. Ethereum's hidden strength. The usage metrics. Here's what the price charts don't show you. Ethereum processes over 10 million transactions per day. When you include layer 2 seconds, that's more than Visa. 180 plus billion in stablecoins. 80% of them run on Ethereum ecosystem. $100 plus billion in DeFi total value locked. 60% still on Ethereum. ETH market still dominated by Ethereum despite all the competitors. The usage is there. The adoption is there. But the price isn't reflecting it yet. The risk assessment. Let's be honest about the risks. Bitcoin risks already pumped 127% this year. Limited upside from current levels. Boring technology. No innovation. Vulnerable to macro changes. Ethereum risks. High competition from faster chains. Complex technology. More things can bring regulatory uncertainty around staking. Still depends on adoption. Cyclists comment below. Are you more risk-averse or risk-seeking in 2025? The Ethereum revenge. Setya fears why Ethereum might be setting up for a massive comeback. Setup number 1. Bitcoin dominance. Topping. Bitcoin dominance hit 60% plus. Historically, this is when altcoins start outperforming. Setup number 2. ETH has room to run while Bitcoin made new highs. Ethereum is still 50% below its peak. Much more upside potential. Setup number 3. Institutional rotation. Smart money is starting to rotate from Bitcoin gains into higher yield Ethereum. Setup number 4. Layer 2 maturation tools are now mature enough to handle serious volume without cannibalizing ETH demand. Setup number 5. ETF momentum building. Ethereum ETF flows are slowly improving as institutions understand the staking story. The setup is there. The question is timing. The verdict. Here's my take after analyzing all the data. Bitcoin had its run in 2024. Institutional adoption, ETF success, macro tailwinds, it all came together perfectly. But now, it's expensive, it's peaked short term, and the easy money has been made. Ethereum is the contrarian play, beaten down, undervalued, but with massive utility and improving fundamentals. The institutional rotation is just beginning. If I had to bet on which one outperforms in 2025, it's Ethereum. Not because Bitcoin is bad, but because Ethereum has more room to run and better risk-reward from these levels. This is not financial advice, just my analysis based on the data. What do you think? Team Bitcoin or Team Ethereum for 2025? Outro and strong CTA. If this analysis helped you think differently about crypto, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We drop deep crypto analysis like this every week. Drop a comment right now. You loading up on ETH, staying with BTC, or playing both sides? I read every comment and often reply. Share this video with anyone who's trying to figure out their 2025 crypto strategy. And remember, whether you're Team Bitcoin or Team Ethereum, the real winner is the person who does their research and thinks for themselves. See you in the next one.